Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The back's got it. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to pass. It's Hoover. It's a short completion to the tight end. 1 down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Stewart. Tackle, but 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Moore. With the catch, it's Moore. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. sets the formation. It's third down. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on third and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on fourth.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. A solid start for the Ducks quarterback. And if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks, could this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, none of those guys were able to lift that national championship trophy. If this guy is able to do that, he will be the legend of legends.
Now the offense signals timeout before this first down play. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
In the red area, it's Davison. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Back to pass. It's Moore. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Oh, we almost had a big man touchdown there. Look at him rumbling down the field. Huge gain off of that scoop. Great job knocking the ball loose here, creating a turnover, and then it's the big guy rumbling down the field. Beautiful job by this defense. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
The pass rush closing in, and is intercepted.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into 3rd down success with 1st and 2nd down success. And when you just throw in completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on 1st and 2nd down.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
I love that the quarterback is being so decisive. There's nowhere to throw the football, and so he takes off right away, and he's able to get a nice little gain here and get it pretty. To the goal line, you've got to take care of the football, make great decisions down here, but you've got to do it quickly, and that's exactly what the quarterback is doing.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. They pass up the chip shot field goal out. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he throws his third interception of the day. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking to scramble. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Richard. Look out, he's got space ahead. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is why the big man is such a valuable target. You get some traffic in there, it's just a short completion, and you're able to still move the chains. The key for the quarterback is frame him up. What do I mean by frame him up? Hit that wide receiver or tight end in the body with the ball, and here the tight end falls forward for a first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the ball is spotted at the 4.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them and a resilient play getting that turnover.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Hoover. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this pass is caught. And now the final timeout taken by the Ducks. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. Well, no surprise on third down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense comes back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the ground. It's Hill.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Wants to throw it. Here comes the rush. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring out 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And now the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking for the wide out. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, anytime you've got these post routes built into the concept and you see quarters coverage with the safety down, that's the first read. It's an alert on the outside. As soon as that safety stays down, throw it up over the top. Beautiful read by the quarterback. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. Good enough for first down yardage. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense.
Oh, look out. He's got open space.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. The pressure's on. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
But inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking for the end zone. It has a lane. Touchdown, Indiana. Powers into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Moore. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Working clock with the ground game. Breaking into the clear. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They call the draw play here.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Davison. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
First down and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Ducks are in the red zone. And here's the handoff. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gets.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Keeping it on the ground here.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.